from 51 to Smith Carr, and then from Smith Carr to North Old Canton.
All right.
Stan, if you will, maybe here afterwards, come back up and give us an update on the lane that y'all are working on Yandell as well.
Yeah, we love pictures.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
Derek.
I will be giving an update on, as Tim mentioned, Yandell Road improvements from Highway 51 to Smith Carr Road, and then from Smith Carr Road to North Old Canton Road. So our contract was executed in November of 2024. As it relates to the contract value for Highway 51 to Smith Carr, the contract value was a little over 1.1 million. And from Smith Carr to North Old Canton, contract value was a little over 1.5 million. To date, in terms of budget build, we've billed 30% of the contract for 51 to Smith Carr, and about 28% for Smith Carr to North Old Canton Road. We've continued to move forward with the design simultaneously for both segments. So to date, in terms of actual project progress complete for the design phase, we're about 40% complete combined for both segments. You'll see on slides 3, 4, and 5, I believe that you have, those just show the exhibits that are here in front of you this morning, in terms of the actual project limits, and also shows kind of schematics of what the roadway widening will look like upon completion. Slide 6, we show the project schedule, which basically shows a milestone schedule, which we highlighted key milestones that must be completed during the design phase of this project. Conceptual design that included survey, environmental, preliminary design, and final design. And you'll see in terms of design being completed, we show that being completed in 2026, which we're still on schedule to meet the milestones that you see shown here. Just to dig a little deeper into those milestones, there were specific tasks that support each one of those milestones that we've had to complete. And so to date, we've completed the right-of-way analysis. We've also completed topographic survey. We began coordination with utility providers, which I think there were about 13 or so, which I'll get into that further along in the update. The conceptual roadway design we completed, which was completed a little ahead of schedule. As it relates to the environmental, we had anticipated that being completed ahead of schedule in August, but original schedule showed December of 2025. We anticipate there may be some slippage there, but I'll talk a little bit more about that as I dig into the update as well. Preliminary design, we show that being completed in June of 2026. And then final design being completed in December of 2026. As it relates to the utility providers and utility coordination, we did identify, I said 13 initially, I think there were 16 utility providers that we've identified. And again, we are in the process of that utility coordination with them in terms of identifying any conflicts that may need to be addressed before construction begins. Let's see. As it relates to parcels that are impacted, we identified 73 parcels along both segments that would be impacted. As it relates to the utility survey, again, we're in that process of coordination with them. We did have a coordination meeting with Entergy, and so we've continued to remain in contact with them. They do have a project plan to do some improvements along their corridor to impact their capacity. So we'll be continuing to coordinate with them to make sure that there's no conflicts there as it relates to our project. And again, as it relates to the parcel impacts, we have submitted to Tim as of late last week an amendment to our contract to begin the right-of-way acquisition services. So that's currently under review, and so we'll be looking to hear back from Tim and address any questions that he may have related to that contract amendment, which we are proposing to partner with integrated right-of-way services to assist us with that effort. As it relates to environmental, we did identify some wetlands along the corridor, but those wetlands are not anticipated to be impacted by the project. So we're moving forward with submitting a full permit through the Corps of Engineers. We anticipate submitting that this week. I think I heard earlier in terms of concerns about the government shutdown and the impact that may have on any coordination with the federal departments, and we're in the same situation. We anticipate that, so not sure how that may extend that review process and hearing back from the Corps of Engineers related to that application. So really, in terms of current progress and continued progress, is utility coordination, following up with those remaining utility companies to make sure that we're coordinating with them to mitigate any impacts, any relocation that needs to take place. Continue to move forward with finalizing our preliminary engineering plans and also beginning the right-of-way acquisition phase.
Other questions?
Yeah, Larry, do you have a projected date of contract, releasing the contract, construction? So we show final design being completed in Q4 of 2026, so maybe early 2027.
As far as construction to start on phase 1 from Highway 51?
Yes, sir. To start the bidding phase, yes, sir. Early 2027.
All right, on the first phase, and how, you mentioned total, how many parcels? You had 73. Have you, do you have that separated?
Yes, sir.
Phases?
Let's see.
If you don't, that's okay.
Yes, sir. So of the 73, 36, I believe 36 of those are from 51 to Smith Carr, and 37 of those are in the Smith Carr to North Oak Canton Road segment. So,
Okay, about evenly divided.
So under construction, you looking to put both of these under construction at the same time, or you talk about the phase 1 projected and starting in 27?
So I think that's something
One time, I guess it's it's 2 projects.
Yes,
or
sir.
you gonna try to bid it out at 1 project?
we've had some initial discussions about that with Tim. I think once we get closer to completion of design and get ready to advertise, we'll coordinate with the county to determine if we want to put both of those out at the same time or if we want to phase them as they're currently